What it do, peeps? It's the Beat Chef with Watch the Damn Tape. WNBA action last night. The Connecticut Sun and the Minnesota Lynx. They got at it. Minnesota gets the win, 77-70. It was a much needed win. Much needed win for the Lynx. This was a bad shooting game. It started off bad. It started off real bad. First quarter ended 12-10. That's how bad it was. Basically, it was this. Minnesota shot 45% from the field. Connecticut shot 36%. The Sun were 5-20 from behind the three-point line. Alyssa Thomas, all around, one of the best all-around players in the league. I'll give her credit. 18 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. DeWanna Bonner with 17. Sabrina Marbury, 15 points. Dejanay Carrington with 14. Lakeisha Collier had a bad game. Struggled, but her teammates, they helped her out. Collier had 9. She shot 3 of 14 from the field. Carlton with 9. McBride with 11. Courtney Williams with 17. Alana Smith with 15. One thing about this team, and one thing I like about the New York Liberty, their starters and their 6 women can get into double digits, and it's really team basketball. It's fun to watch. That was the biggest thing in this game. 80 points in the Phoenix series. It was just shocking to see how bad she shot. But this was a defensive game with a lot of contested shots, a lot of physical play, a lot of chippiness on the court last night. But it was still within the confines of playing basketball, which I don't mind. It's when it gets overly excessive, like it did with Caitlin Clark. And you'll notice during these playoff games, since the Indiana Fever exited the playoffs, it's been about basketball. And these women have to realize that it needs to be like this all the time. More viewers are watching, more fans that are used to NBA action and basketball playing, or they watch college basketball where it's really about talent and skill. And the WNBA at some point is going to have to get back to where the game is about talent and skill and not thuggery. If they want to grow this game. But this was a good game, much needed win. Friday night, Minnesota travels to Connecticut for game 3. The big game, Aces and the Liberty. Liberty get the win 88-84. Asia Wilson with 24. Young with 17. Chelsea Gray with 14. Tiffany Hayes with 10. And Alicia Clark with 13. This was Kelsey Plum's second bad performance in the playoffs. She only had 6 points. In the last series, there was a game she only had 2 points. And that was the big difference. I mean, once again, like I mentioned earlier, New York, they have balanced scoring. Sabrina Ionescu was 9 of 18, 3 of 9 from behind the arc, 24 points. She threw some dimes in this game that should be noted. And she doesn't get enough credit for the amazing talent that she is. Breanna Stewart with 15, Vandersloot with 12, Jonquel Jones with 14, even popped a big 3 late in the fourth quarter, which was huge. 81 with less than 2 minutes in the game, and it was anybody's game. It was just a lot of miscues down the stretch, and Sabrina, she caught fire at the right time and really took the game over, took control of the game, and guided her team to the win. Going back to Las Vegas for game 3 on Friday. They're going to get broomed. I would love to see it. And I'll talk about that later on this week with some stuff that came out about A'ja Wilson and a conversation with Kelsey Plum. But yeah, I don't see the Aces winning 3 straight. This Aces team relies a lot on A'ja Wilson, and if her supporting cast isn't firing on all cylinders, they are in trouble. They're not the same team from last year. It's a little different with them. I mean, it's like they're trying to make Asia. Asia's an all world talent. You shouldn't have to force her the ball. You should be able to get her the ball and get her scoring in the flow of the offense. But it's like they force the ball, and it's weird how Kelsey just goes into these funks. It's real strange, just very strange. Let's look at Plum's numbers. Plum was 2 of 9. I mean, and that's in 26 minutes. She got benched. Actually got benched this game. So it's chaos in Las Vegas. So we'll see how they respond on Friday. And as always, like, share, subscribe. Peace.